Hi and welcome back. What a great day and a great opportunity to take you on an interior video tour of our IWS Signature Series coach. You know, if any of you that have been following these videos will know that we've been developing our Signature Series line, and there's two floor plans, our front entry, and this is our mid-entry floor plan, and I'm really excited and proud to debut it and show it to the world. We're going to start the tour by going on up the tiled steps, and as you can see, this has the Renegade boot steps in it. And then on this coach, we went with the tiled entryway rather than the bed liner. You know, we always are trying to cater the look to the coach and to what we feel its specific needs would be. As you can see, Renegade's also installed LED lights underneath the wood stops on the side of the entryway to illuminate the steps so it's easy coming in and out in the dark. It's really hard in the video to get the colors to do justice, but this coach is just beautiful inside. As you can see, it's extremely well lit and light inside. We chose the natural maple wood. It just really, I think all the colors really come together. If you like light interiors, this coach could be exactly what you're looking for. We're going to start the tour up in the front by talking about the Flexsteel Dinette. And as I've mentioned several times in the videos in the past, we really like to use the Flexsteel Dinette in our custom coaches. I think it's probably the best dinette out there. It has great storage underneath the seats. The curved back on it really feels comfortable when you're sitting in the dinette. You know, I'm a little bit bigger guy. I'm about 6 foot, 250 pounds, and I fit very comfortable in these dinettes. Also notice there's no post going down the center of the table, and when you get in this coach, the table doesn't flop back and forth and side to side. It's very stout. You can actually use the table to kind of pull yourself up. It's also nice if you want to just kick back, you can put your back into the corner and hang your feet off the edge of the dinette. You really need to come sit in it to understand fully what I'm talking about, but it's a great dinette. I also want to take a moment and let you look at the dinette and sofa all together here. As you can see, we chose to not continue the overhead cabinets over the top of the window at the dinette. By doing that, we were able to create a lot bigger picture window over the dinette. And I think when you're sitting in the dinette looking out in the morning or in the evening, it really pays big dividends to have that big window. We had to pull the slides down during the video, but on the dinette picture window, it's non-opening, so you're just looking at a clean piece of glass. There's no mechanical window closures or anything in it. We do the same thing on the sofa, the window over the sofa. We don't put any window mechanisms in it so that you have just a nice solid window. And then for ventilation, you can open either of the side windows in the slide out. I also want to point out under the dinette, if you look just under the table, you'll see a 110 outlet there. There's also a 110 outlet up by the wall sconce, and then there's another 110 outlet to the right of the sofa. So just about anywhere you're sitting, you can stay plugged in to your cell phone or your laptop or your game station. We also installed a light switch up underneath the cabinet, so it's really easy to see. And you know, I'm spending a lot of time talking about this, but these are little amenities that seem to make the difference in you really enjoying your RV experience or not. Now as we move over, we're going to go ahead and open up the cabinet doors so you can see all the space inside of them. You'll notice that all the cabinets are dovetailed construction. They're solid maple hardwood, just beautiful cabinet work in this coach. The sofa, as you can see here, has 3 seat belts in it so you can bring extra passengers with you. We also put the sofa and the bed in a position so it's easy to see the TV, and it's also easy to get from the front to the back of the coach when the sofa's out. There's plenty of room to walk by. Here we're going to go ahead and adjust the lighting elements so you can see the different lighting elements in the coach. Here's a shot of the floor level lighting on it. Just a beautiful coach. Now as we move around into the recliner area, this is something that I really felt strongly about, is having a spot where you could have a recliner so in the evening you could kick back and watch some TV. We also installed this little shelf here so that you could put your cell phone there, a remote control, or a drink. We've created these nice overhead storage cabinets, which is a great place to keep extra books or DVDs. Also did some really nice lights underneath it so that you'd have some great reading lights. But I also want to point out that If you have dogs with you and you want to bring a dog kennel, it's very easy to take the recliner out and have an extra storage area. Or if any of you have young kids, this is a great place to remove the recliner and put a nice playpen in the corner. It's just a really nice bonus area in this motor coach. Now as we move around to the entryway, we've worked really hard at developing these entryways to be very useful for you. We've installed coat racks over the top of the door, so if you come in and your coat's wet, you can just hang them up and the water drips down on the entryway. There's a nice pull-down shade to block out people from looking inside the window. We've also installed a coat rack on the wall here so you can hang hats up or extra coats, dog leashes. There's this nice spot just to the right of the stairwell there where you could place a shotgun or fishing pole or snow skis or extra boots. It's just a really nice entryway. We've also had all of the coach switches mounted just inside the step well, so if you want to start the generator or operate into the controls, it's real easy. You just stand right in the stairwell and operate them. We go through all of these switches in a lot of length in our IWS Advantage package. As I mentioned, when you buy a coach from us, it'll come preloaded with videos on how to operate the coach. Here you can see the switches that we've had Renegade locate in a really easy to reach area, from the fan switch to the awning to the light switches. And I also want to point out at IWS we label all of your switches. We try to go that extra mile to make this coach very usable for you. Here's a nice shot backed away from the cabinets, and as we slide them open you can see there's storage everywhere in this coach. You can see here the cabinets are all dovetail construction with soft closed door features. Renegade, a lot of times the word Amish built has been overused, but at Renegade these are truly Amish built cabinets and the craftsmanship really shows. On all of our IWS Signature Series coaches, we've started installing the true induction cooktop rather than the gas range. We really think it adds a lot more usability to the counter space by not having, a cover over a gas stove that you have to remove when you stop. It also, the more and more we've used it and we hear back from our customers, it's just a fantastic way to cook using that induction type cooktop. When we move up to the microwave, this is a Samsung convection microwave, so you can use it for baking as well as microwaving. I say it in just about every video. We've liked it so much we actually installed one in our own home. And another thing to point out on this is that on the Renegade Classics, or our Signature Series, we're venting the microwave to the outside, so you actually have a vent underneath the microwave to take the smoke off of the cooktop and vent it to the outside of the coach, rather than exhausting it clear up to the ceiling. It's just a really nice benefit. Now as we move along on the countertop, notice the two 110 outlets in the backsplash. You can see here there's a double bin, full residential sink with a full residential style pull-out sprayer. Everything about this coach is about quality, functionality, and usability on it. And let's face it, when you're feeding a crew out on the racetrack or out camping, it's having a nice sink and a nice counter is very important. In this coach, we've installed the 13 cubic foot dual fuel refrigerator. It's made in the USA. You can use it on propane or 110 power. It does a really nice job of automatically switching back and forth. You can see we've installed the audio video devices above the refrigerator. They're in an air-conditioned cabinet. The TV comes out on a motorized slide. You just push a button and out comes the TV. The bunk on this, it's hard to see in here, but it's kind of small. It's not really, it's built, I guess, for sleeping for a really small child, but the reason we installed this bunk more than anything is to have an extra place for storage. If you want to store bow and arrow or rifles or shotguns, or if you go somewhere and pick up a painting, or you just want to store extra sleeping bags, it's kind of a bonus room up there. Now as we move down into the cockpit of this coach, you'll see it's just a beautiful Cascadia 113 interior. You can see that the steering wheel tilts and telescopes. We have a full array of gauges and switches to help keep the operator informed when you're driving it. This particular coach, we've installed the 13-speed Ultra Shift automatic transmission, so you have lots of gears. It can be operated in a full automatic mode, or you can operate it in a manually shifted mode as well. You can see the cruise controller is on the steering wheel, the exhaust brake is on the steering wheel controls. As we move around through all of the gauges, you'll see that this coach is equipped with a Kenwood in-dash stereo and navigation system. If you want, we can easily upgrade this sound system to our IWS Rockstar sound system if you'd like, which includes amplifiers, speakers, and a larger viewing screen on it. But this is a very good system that Renegade installs. This coach is also equipped with air-operated trailer brakes. It has a locking rear differential, air dump valves so you can raise and lower the rear suspension. Just beautifully well equipped. Now as we move over into the passenger compartment, you'll see the beautiful Flexsteel seats that have their air operated up and down. They tilt back and forth. They have fully adjustable armrest in them. There's speakers built into the doors, the easy grab handles. It's just a really nice place to sit and enjoy the trip from. Now as we move into the bathroom compartment of this coach, you'll see it's just beautiful is about the only way to say it. We've installed an oversized vanity into this coach so you'd have a lot more room when you're brushing your teeth or shaving or whatever. Full maple vanity cabinets in it with the mirror on it. Lots of LED lighting. As I get older, the lighting becomes more and more important to me. We've installed a 110 outlet here by the sink. There's also a switch to turn the water pump on and off. Beautiful, beautiful coach. And as you can see, when we slide out the drawers, the construction on it is just absolutely second to none. In this coach, we've equipped it with an all-in-one washer and dryer so that you'd have extra linen closets above it. We really tried to maximize the amount of space so you'd have lots of room inside the coach, but yet still be able to have a washer and dryer if you need to wash a few shirts or a couple pairs of pants on the road. As we move into the private toilet area, it's really hard to show in the video just how much room there is. We're going to do our best. We'll start with the overhead cabinets over the top of the toilet. Notice that there's an LED light underneath it so that you have nice reading lights. You can see the wainscoting just really sets this coach off in the bathroom area. We've equipped it with the macerator toilet system, a really nice corner medicine cabinet, a really nice corner mounted vanity and sink in this coach. It's really nice that if you want, you can either set a guest up in this bathroom or you can have his and hers private bathrooms in the mornings or in the evenings. If you're both trying to get ready at the same time, you'll have his and her sink. We've also included an extra 110 outlet over the sink. Really tried to think of everything that we could possibly put into a coach that we would want to put our name on as a Signature Series coach. You can see it has a full-size shower in it. The ceiling's over 7 foot tall interior, so you have lots of room to shower. The full shower, wraparound shower in this coach has built-in shelves and built-in seat. The ladies really like having a built-in seat in the shower. It's really big. You know, you have lots of room to move around in the shower, and we really tried to make it spacious. As we move into the bedroom, you can see all of the elements are just kind of coming together. You know, we've worked really hard over the last few years to try to develop something that really embodied everything that we felt should be in a 40-foot coach, and this bedroom is just beautiful. You can see there's handcrafted cabinets over the top of the bed. We've also installed wall sconces and reading lights so that you want to read individually at night, you're not bothering the other person. We've installed the 110 outlet on each side of the bed. You can also start the generator from being in bed. We put nightstands on each side of the bed so you can have his and hers, private compartments. You can keep your cell phone in there or water bottles or whatever. As we move over to the wardrobe closet, this is an IWS exclusive. You know, we actually designed this wardrobe closet here at our place. What we were trying to do is give you a nice counter spot so that you could place an iPad there. But more importantly, one of the thoughts was that, you know, if a woman needs to get her makeup on in the morning, you can slide out towards the bed. Then you'll be able to sit on the end of the bed, put a makeup mirror right there, and you should be at about eye level. And then for usability of it, we created slide out trays so you can have your sock drawers and everything right up high where they're easy to get to. We've also created lots of cabinets in them and storage in it, so his and hers closets on the right and left of the television. It's really hard to describe on the video, but everybody that's looked at this coach has just fell in love with this wardrobe slide. And that's something you can only get at IWS. Here's a quick shot of the switches that are located inside of the coach to operate the ceiling fan, the slide outs, and the lights in the coach. You can see we've installed a really nice mirror, full-length mirror in the back of the coach. As we make our way out of the coach and give it one final pan around, I really hope you've enjoyed this video tour, and we're sure proud of this beautiful coach, and I'd like the opportunity to show it to you. You know, as always, I want to thank you for spending a little bit of time with us, and if you're ever in our neck of the woods, please stop by. I'd love to take you around the place. Thanks again.